can say hello to us. Okay. And
hello, good morning, everyone.
Our Vice President. Okay.
Yes, my name is Zhan Chang. Nice to meet everybody.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
And the next one is our Li Zhaoming from the Department of Childhood Care and Education. He is the main representative for collaboration related to the child care discussed today. And the next one, say hello to us. The chair, Qiu Wenxi of the nursing department. And she will be assisting us in translation throughout today's meeting. Okay, and finally, our chair, Chen Qinru, of the International Cooperation Divisions. Okay, thank you, and it's great pleasure to meet you all. Thank you. Now I would like to invite our Vice President to say something to us.
Good morning in Taiwan. Yeah, everybody. Nice to everybody. It's our pleasure to meet you, and we hope we can have a very opportunity to cooperation. Yeah. Today we want to use our school's source and hope can cooperation with you. Okay. Okay, it's all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for our Vice President, Dr. Zhang. And now, moving on to our main topic, I would like to invite Mr. Li to take over. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Chao Ming Li, or just call me Li. It's fine. Yeah. I know the pronunciation it's hard. Okay. Okay. I'm president by the Department of Early Childhood Education and Care, and we would like to have exchange 3 topics in this meeting. So I mailed in maybe 8 hours ago. I'm not sure. Did you see the attachment and the mail?
Yes.
Yes, good.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's go round down the line. Oh, the first part was I give you all have attachments to comparison of the course credit between 2 schools. It's a Taiwanese educare curriculum. Okay, so I can explain that. Let me share the screen. Okay.
So Elizabeth, do you want to make him to the co-host so you can share?
Oh, sure. Do you not have the share option?
Did you see?
Yeah.
你看一下，在那个最下面有一个绿色小方块说 share screen， 你看得到那个吗？
Yeah， 我看得到，但是我找不到我那个视窗这样子。
你就按就好了。然后你按那个 share screen 以后，你就把你自己的 file 打开。对 ，OK。
哦 ，OK。Sorry。
That's okay. Okay. We saw it right now.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, we can see it right now.
We can see it.
Okay. Okay. Good. I searched child development associate degree, and certificate curriculum credit on your website. Yeah, and so I listed all curriculum here, subjects here. And by the way, we in Taiwan we also have a similar curriculum. We call educare professional knowledge and skill courses. Okay, it's in our school. Every students have to finish it all over 32 unit. Over 32 unit. So it's made of over 10 or more subjects here. So, and by the way, I have our curriculum abstract below,
Mm-hmm.
and the right is a unit and the hours. So it should be one unit with 18 hours. Okay, so
I think that's match hours, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
18 hours.
Oh,
So I'm not. So the first question is, I'm not sure how many hours for your for one unit in Cerritos school.
It's the same.
So
One unit is 18 hours, so
yeah,
3-unit
is
class is 54 hours.
yeah,
Yes.
it's the
Yeah.
same thing. 一样的。
Oh, it's
So
the same
actually,
thing.
in Taiwan,
Oh, that's good.
the semester length is also 18 weeks per semester.
你
Yeah,
OK，
yeah,
你一学期是几个星
18
期
weeks.
？OK， so they
Yeah,
match up.
18 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that's the
by the
same.
way, next, so it will be fine. Yeah, 18 weeks. And the next is each subject is appropriate or not.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the second one. We just have a class is a behavior observing of early childhood. Okay, but in Cerritos, you have observation, assessment, and positive guidance of child behavior. So it's I think it's different between Taiwan. So, but we also have this similar class about assessment and counseling of children behavior. Like okay, we can see here assessment for early childhood education, and we have an introduction to early childhood education care. So maybe when you combine 2 or 3 subjects in Taiwan to your class. So I think it's possible to combine.
So are you interested in combining your classes to meet our requirements for your students? Or
I mean, okay, I see. Let me explain more. In Cerritos, observation, association, assessment, and this unit have 3 units, right?
Right.
Yeah, but in MKC, we have one class have 2 units.
Oh, OK.
And next we have assessment of early childhood education. You have 2 units.
OK.
So if we combine these two curriculums, so it should 4 to 3 unit.
Oh.
So I think it's if we wanted to have a more cooperate in class, or our student go have a chance to go to Cerritos College, I think it's a question for that.
Oh, can I ask you a question in Mandarin, please? 你的意思是说，你的学生在你那边读1年以后，会到我们这边来读，是吗？是这样吗？
应该是说我们的学生如果有机会到Cerritos 来就读的话，那我们在 学分数上面，其实同一个科目可能我们拆的比较多。
哦
那
，OK，
在一个对应上面，可能也许美国这边是可以承认，但是在台湾这边就不够，时数是不够的。
哦，OK，so
Yeah.
um so the professors in Taiwan, Mackay nursing school, what's their plan is they hope to collaborate with Cerritos College, and they want to make their course because they want to be able to make their student maybe stay in Cerritos College for a year, and maybe the second year or first year, but they wanted their course match with ours and also be accepted by Taiwanese government. So the student have the opportunity maybe choose to study at Cerritos College for a year for this child care program. So they may receive a child care degree in Taiwan, or possibly collaborate with us, somebody graduate from our school. This is the first time they explained to me. So from my understanding is they want to make their course to be aligned with ours. So there's a way to collaborate. The student can graduate from their college and also our college. I think that's they plan to do. And maybe they will invite ours to be at their college too. 是不是这样，老师？
Can I do some explanation?
Yeah, please.
It's when speaking. Actually, we do a compare and comparison of each school. So then you can know that the curriculum in our school, and then we could see some of the course may be the same. So actually, during that time, when our students go to your college, they finish this course. When they back to our country, our education of our administration of education, they were recognized they finished this course.
Oh,
so
okay.
actually they both recognize in both country, and when they back to our country, they can get their certificate as well. So we hope that our cooperation is under some of the course we can cooperate with each other, and some of the course maybe they need to stay in our country to finish it.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. So you are the screen when you are presenting are the courses like you can take at Cerritos College and bring it back to Taiwan to be accepted by the 教育部. Is that
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
I understand right now. Okay. So the professors from Mackay University, what they try to say is the courses they present on this screen, those courses they match to Cerritos College curriculum, and they check the curriculum already, so they believe the student they can take these courses at the Cerritos College, maybe short term, one semester or summer. I don't know their plan yet, but this course will be able to be approved by the Taiwan's the education bureau. We call it 教育部. That's the highest of the education department. They oversee every university and every school. So that's their plan right now. So,
I understand.
Okay, thank you so much. And
Yeah.
And the other problem we want to ask is, I saw from the screen, you have a certificate, and the other one is associate degree. So they have the same credit, or as we say, same unit. So we want to know if our student finish all the courses, can they get the certificate, or they can get the associate degree from Cerritos?
Oh, okay. Can I explain that to you?
Go ahead.
The certificate, it's they have a short-term certificate, long-term certificate. These certificate mainly are for the student they do not need degree. So they maybe already have a degree in some. They want to focus on this, study. But associate degree is a certificate plus certification plus the requirement like English, math, so certificate usually is like some shortened certificate, maybe 12 unit, but associate degree needs 60 units. 就是说你要拿到 associate degree， 它叫副学士学位，它是必须有先修的英语啊、数学啊、历史啊那些必修课，然后再加上他的那个再加上他的幼保系的那个专业课这样子。
So if they finish the certificate, can they work in America?
They when they finish the certificate, all right. So let Deborah explain for you. I think they finish their certificate. They we have to. They need to have a they need to be Deborah, help me out. They have
Okay.
you have to apply something for them, right?
Yes. So so the employees, the students that we hire as employees, here in the state of California, you have to have a child development permit. And in that permit, there are different levels. So if a student has 12 units, they can get a child development associate permit. If they have 24 units, they can get up to a teacher permit. And if they have 24 units, 32 units, and they have an associate's degree, or they have a specialized coursework in infant toddlers or administration, they could possibly get a master teacher permit, all the way up to a site supervisor permit, to a program director's permit, if they continue their education to get a bachelor's degree or a master's degree. Now, they can still get hired without a permit, because in the state of California, there are different deliveries of childcare programming. So in other words, students could work with family home daycare providers. They could get a job working at a for-profit organization. They could get a job working at a YMCA that has childcare programs. They could get a job working at a church-related program. These programs most likely would not have funding from the State Department of Education to run their programs. Those programs would get their funding from the fees that they charge parents. If the students want to go and get a job at a community college, lab school, or a Head Start program, or a state preschool program, or a school district, all of those agencies get funds from the State Department of Education, and we are then required to have our employees with permits. And those are the permits that I mentioned, the teacher associate permit, a teacher permit, a master teacher permit. So there's different levels. And I can share after this meeting, or if Dion, if you can pull it up quickly, or Olga.
Yeah, I put in the chat the metric.
Okay.
Is that the metric you talking about?
Yes, that is the metric. Yes.
You want me to share that metric and,
Yes,
and you can
yes.
explain that? Okay.
Yes,
okay.
that would be helpful.
So在 chat room, I already opened the metrics, and I am going to I cannot share screen. So okay. So all right. So let me pull out the metrics. Okay. So Deborah can explain that.
Yeah, and Dion and Olga, you can jump in there as well.
I just wanted to point out in the matrix, it's not only coursework, it's hours in the field. So
Right.
often the students need, is it 150 hours, Olga, in the field?
For the, for the associate permit. But I also wanted to clarify that some programs like Head Start or state preschools or even our Child Development Center, besides the permit, most teachers must have a bachelor's degree.
So can you see the
in addition to the permit?
Oh, can you see the matrix on the screen? Is this correct?
No.
You gave me many
No.
years. No. Okay. Let me share screen. Okay. I need to share. Okay. Okay. So hold on. I need to pull out the matrix out. Can you see the matrix? I think Deborah gave me these many years ago. I don't know this is valid.
We see it.
Okay, so you can explain because I don't understand. You just gave me. I just have it. I didn't. So you can explain that.
Okay. Dion, do you want to?
Sure, I'll do it. Okay. So typically the students would start at an associate teacher permit, and that's the 12 units for option 1 right here. But you could see that not only does it need the 12 units of early childhood education, it needs 150 hours of practice at a center. So it could either be pay or volunteer. And often students might do these hours at private funded programs, such as like church preschools and things like that. Option 2, the next one is teacher. So option 1 would be the 24 units in early childhood education, plus 16 units of general education, which is like math, English, science, plus 175 days of 3 hours within 4 years. Or many students go with option 2 if they have their AA in child development plus practicum, and I know we're talking about practicum today, they would qualify for the teacher permit. Then master's teacher goes on to the 24 units plus a year experience within 4 years, or the BA with the practicum course. And you can see it just gets higher and higher. And I know Olga mentioned a bachelor's degree to work at the Head Start programs, but students can also work as assistant teachers. So without a bachelor's degree, and I don't know if that's something that you're interested in looking at. And many teachers who do work in a state preschool or a Head Start, they're actually at the site supervisor permit, which is at AA plus administration units and adult supervision plus a year of experience or a bachelor's degree with the practicum course. And program director, option 2, just to make it easy, is a master's degree in child development.
So actually from this chart, you mentioned about that we could go to the first one is option 1, 6 unit of early childhood education and associate teacher as well.
Yes, and typically you're working as an assistant at that point. And I just want to share something because often it confuses students. I know that you noticed that we offer certificates and also AAs. This is not a certificate, it's a permit. So our students earn certificates from the college, degrees from the college, and then permits from the state of California. So it can get tricky.
Yeah, can I explain to you? 老师，这个是执照，这是教师执照。那在加利福尼亚州，你做任何事都需要执照。执照一般只有公民才可以去考，只有幼保系的执照是外国人可以考的，因为早期幼保系一直都没有足够的人力嘛，所以唯一能够考的就只有这个，其他的都是通通必须要教师I mean teacher certificate in California you need to have a green card, is that right? Green card or holder to but not this one, right? Am I right, Deborah?
well, in order to work, yes. I mean, you would have to have a green card in order to work. Yes. Yeah.
But if they have a work permission, can they do the same thing?
A work permit, yes.
Yes.
So actually, when they finish the course, they could actually ask the school to help with the work permission, right?
These permission you have to apply from California Education Department. Is that right, Deborah?
Okay.
So, but the child development center will help student to apply. And I think the application fee is $75. I don't remember. Deborah told me many years ago. I cannot remember everything. But you just need to pay the fee, and the teachers in the class will help the student to apply for the certificate. It's not like in Taiwan. In Taiwan, you need to take an exam for the teacher's exam, right, to be certified. And here, in California, you have to for the child care, you have to apply for it. For the elementary school, middle school, and high school, you need to take an exam called CBEST. Is that right? I don't remember. Is that exactly the same thing, or it's called CBEST? You need to apply. You need to take an exam, CBEST, then to apply. Then also go through the California Education Department to apply. But child care, you don't need to take an exam. You need to finish the matrix, means the criteria. Then you also finish the hours. For the hours you do, then you apply, and there's a website to apply. But I think the teacher will help you to apply for it. Yeah, is that right? Am I right, Deborah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So can I clarify some of the things here?
Yeah, okay.
Actually, when our student finish the 12 units courses and finish all the placement in your country, they could actually apply for a certificate and also for the work permission as well, right?
No, they can apply for the certificate, but the work permission is not done by the education department. Work permission is done by immigration officer, right?
Yeah.
So it's different. And so if you got a job, has a child care, then you got, your employee is waiting to file application for you, then you have the permit, then you will be allowed to teach in the United States. Yes, that's possible.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Melly. May I speaking?
Yeah.
In Mandarin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
那个是刘董事长，我想请教，就是我们刚刚其实我们校内其实有一个共识哈，就是我们这一次希望的交流最大的目的地哈，就是我们五专的同学，就是 Junior College 毕业之后，可以到我们的喜瑞都这边进修，未来能够成为在美国的，就是幼儿园的教师证。那因为那时候我们得到的讯息是。林教授他有这样跟我们提，所以我们就希望说，第一个我们的目标就是能够让我们的学生到美国衔接你们那边的课程，包括学分的认证以及实习的部分，然后能够在那边任教。那刚刚听起来好像这个 permit 是需要政府来发证的嘛？
是，那
对，那不知道说我们喜瑞都这边董事长这边是不是可以？帮我们就是说，依我们的状况，有没有什么可以促成我们学生比较容易达到的部分
？OK，
好，那细节的部分就是可能学分的认证，但是我们最高希望就是说，为我们的学生能够到美国就业有一个出路，这样子。
OK，
对，我们的目标是这样子。
OK，so can I explain what the Dean Mei-Ling Lee explained to me? So their school is sort of different system from us. So the student they have right now, they graduate from middle school. Okay, so they didn't go to high school. So instead of go to high school, they go to this career path college, and that's 5 years. Okay, so then after that 5 years, and so it's sort of like a junior college, but it's not junior college yet because they have 3 years. They did not do the high school. They do middle school, finish, then they do this, right? So they were hoping, this is what they hope. They were hoping their student, all right? So at the last year or when they complete their degree at their college, so they have their junior degree college. Is that right? And be able to transfer or be able to continue in our Cerritos College and be able to get our associate degree. And because they already have the 3 years, they have 5 years, right? So that's 3 years like high school and 2 years their course. They hope this student come, they will be able, because they show the equivalent, they show that they will be able to not to take the full child care, our program, our entire program, and some of the course can be waived. So some of the course they take at their college, and we can accept it. So their students have opportunity to come to our college and to get our associate degree maybe in 1 or 1.5 years to be able to get our degree, and with our help to get the certificate. And they want to try if they can, and hopefully they can try in the job market. Who knows? Because right now people looks like they are looking for Mandarin speaking child care teacher, whatever. So their goal is shorten when they finish their 5 years. They don't come over our school and continue straight for 2 years, because they show you some of the course they take in their college is equivalent to our college course. So they hope they don't repeat those class and be able to finish maybe 1 year, shortened period of time, and with your help to get their certificates. That's what they want. That's what their goal right now. Is that possible?
Thank you. 然后谢谢董事长，谢谢您的帮我说明哈。但是中间可能我们这边我厘清一下，目前我们的马街专校是5年制，
对，
所以是5 years。然后我们希望的是5+2，因为我们毕业之后就是副学士。那如果我们是希望说过去之后是5+2，他们就可以得到第一个是学士的学位。
对，那就是。No, so I have to explain to you. We don't provide bachelor degree. 我们只有副学士学位。所以你到我们这里来，我告诉他们的是，所以一样是副学士，所以应该是这样。我的建议是应该是这样，就说你的学生或许在暑假或是在线上。然后，因为很多课程是一样的嘛，对不对？我们可以选择说，那课在你这上，或在我这上，那我们2个 collaborate 起来，变成你的学生毕业时候是拿2个，拿到2个学位啊，拿到你的也拿到我们的，应该是这样。
应该是我们是 merge，
了解。谢谢董事长的解释哈，这样我们就更清楚了。对，是。然后就是现在，如果说我们可能朝2个，刚刚刘董事长讲的2个副学士2个学位嘛，好，就是喜瑞都的或是我们马街的2个兼并。那如果有可能的话，另外一个是不是就以我们学校为主，然后毕业，然后就是一样学分可以跨修？ 就是说双校采认学分，这个就是我们刚谈到职分承认的细部的问题。
Okay.
是。
So let me explain. So as I explained to you, they have 5 years already, right? So the student in their college will take 5 years. So 5 years they don't have high school, right? So 5 years will count if first 3 are high school, whatever. The other 2 years is really associate. So, but they understand the education difference. So they were hoping, is there any way so their student and our student can be collaborate together, or somewhere allow their student finish their university, got their degree, and also be able to of course they have to take some extra courses, right? Some extra courses maybe during summertime, or maybe through online, and the student will be able to get graduate from their university, their college, and also from Cerritos College. Is that possible? That's what they ask.
So, Wei, I don't know if you can weigh in on this.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes.
Yes.
Wei here. Yes.
Wei, 你觉得可以吗？ Wei.
Well, it sounds like this is a course articulation problem. So I was just trying to figure out, so it's not for actually students from Taiwan to take our class and go back to Taiwan to find job. It's actually to just stay in the United States to find job. So in this case, this really is just a course-to-course articulation problem. So it's our faculty can just review the course outline, the content from actually MKC. So basically, you can present to our faculty will decide which classes they will accept and grant how many, if we accept, grant how many units. So for students completing those, we'll complete part of the program already. And then if students come to here, we'll basically complete the rest. Sounds like the general education part, students won't be able to complete in Taiwan. So it's really just the majors part. So I think it's definitely a doable thing. All it needs to do is just actually for MKC, actually folks at the institution to send the course content to our faculty for review.
Can I ask a question for clarification purposes? Because I'm the one who often signs off on those the equivalent courses.
Yeah.
But to do that, they have to be evaluated by the state of California. It's not up to me to say, yes, this class is equivalent. I could read it and say, yes, once it gets evaluated, you could get credit. But I don't know if and this is, I'm just asking for clarification. If we do have the ability to just give credit without the classes first being evaluated by the international transcripts, right, Dion? Do you have anything to add about that or clarify?
I was wondering with that as well, like we have many international students and they just go the route of having their transcripts or courses just evaluated. And this permit matrix in specific, there's only about 7 companies that they'll work with too. I also have another question that has to do with looking at the coursework, and I don't know if it's the same with international. I was curious about the qualifications of the instructors of the courses in your program. Do they have master's degrees or job training? I was curious.
我们的老师问你们是说 yeah.
I think we have it.
Yes.
We have a job training, as my understand. And also, we also teach the
You muted, but I do think that Dion and August right, because the first step, because it is, I forgot that part, it is following actually course. It doesn't need to go through the evaluation process, basically to validate it's equivalent to like a US degree of course. But then our faculty will look at the content. Because
Actually,
first
I'm
to
seeing.
acknowledge this, because it's taught in a different language. So we need to go through the NCES or whatever, actually. I don't know, there are 7 different agencies. I don't remember those names. You need to go through actually one of those 7 to verify, basically. Really, it's from a language perspective and a quotation perspective. And then it's for all faculty to recognize the content. Because even if actually it's a course that's verified by one of the 7 agencies, doesn't mean the content is the same that we would recognize. So I think I misspoke. I missed one step. I forgot it's because it's in Chinese, basically. It's a different language. Yeah.
I just put the companies in the chat from the CTC website.
I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, they have like 7 different agencies. I remember.
Yeah. So, so 老师们放了一个 link 在那边，也就是说你的课，那要经过这些地方的人去帮你 evaluate 看它是不是这个课。然后，我要讲就是说，我们现在就尽量，也就说以周校长跟我们的老师，我们尽量促成2校之间呢，合作让这个促成。但是，我们没有办法 guarantee employment， 我们没有办法 guarantee 说你一定会有工作。但是对于学生来讲，他如果有2个学校的这个这个 childcare 的那个实习的经验的话，不管最后在这里或是在台湾，都是一个很好的经验，对于他的日后工作。So as I explain it is, as a college, we do our best to improve. We do our best to implement the collaboration for our student and your student. We really welcome your student to come to Cerritos College. It's one of the best college, and thank you for giving us opportunity to send your student to our college and to complete and to get our associate degree. And as you can tell, our faculty are wonderful. They are very professional. They very patient. They will help your student to get the permit and to get the courses and to get the knowledge they have to learn, and they will be able to internship to work at our child care center and to learn the experience. So for this experience is great for a student if they wanted to be a child care worker. So be great experience no matter this student work in United States or work in Taiwan or other country. So we will help. We as a college, we definitely can help the education collaboration. You can see we have a great faculty, we have a great administrative, but for the employment, we cannot guarantee for that because that's depend on immigration officer. It's really not by us. That's all.
But maybe Dr. Liu, actually, we can ask Deborah, Olga, or Dion to share with us the employability of all graduates. There's no guarantee. We cannot guarantee anyone to get a job. But maybe Deborah, Olga, or Dion, you can share with us like the likelihood of our graduates getting jobs, like percentage of our graduates getting a job within 6 months of graduation.
Right now, the local school districts and private programs are knocking down our door for students. There are many, many jobs for lead teacher, assistant teacher, infant toddler teacher. There are a lot of opportunities. I have never seen the job market so hungry for workers. So they have a very good opportunity if they complete the program. And there are also programs too looking for teachers who do speak Mandarin. Some of our local school districts have dual immersion programs with English and Chinese, Westminster, Garden Grove. So it's a really great asset for sure.
Let me explain them to you, Mandarin. 所以 我们的 Professor Gibson 说的确这个幼保系他的工作是非常多的，那么人家老师来要工作他的工作是他的怎么讲，他的需求他的需求比我们能够供出去的要多得多。那么至于也能够讲华语的，因为这个东方的崛起的关系，所以其实有很多的幼儿园已经开始设立叫做双语的幼稚园。那现在这样的人又不容易不容易拿到，所以我们不敢，就是今天没有人敢跟你讲说你来了我就送你出去，我们不敢跟你这样讲，没有人敢这样，我们只能告诉你那是很多工作，然后也有需要中文的工作。我们做一个教育的学院，我们做一个教育的 education institution， 我们把你的学生我们善待你的学生，帮你的学生尽量能够我们的课都做的一样，所以你少读一点，把它拿到这个 associate degree， 我们也帮你拿到你的teaching permit。那么将来工作的时候我们会帮你的，但是我们不是移民局，我们没有办法现在就告诉你说一定可以那么希望这样不会让你们很觉得
刘董事长，
不保证任何人有工作，但是现在市场前景是非常好的。
对，
就像刘教授说的，因为我们现在双语是很流行的嘛，因为不只是像在南加州很多中国人、很多华人，就是说很多美国人他也愿意学中文，哪怕是跟大陆、台湾做生意什么的，他挺愿意学的，特别像小孩子。
不好意思，
跟刘董事长跟周副校长在说明一下，其实那个是我们其中一个，就是说，未来的就是可以给学生这样的机会是更好。但是其实我们就是也是希望说能够透过课程的交流，跟一些实习，像刚刚有老师们有提到的实习的部分，给孩子一个国外的视野。对，这个其实我们都了解，就是说在课程的结合，那就是希望我们6月9号。签来会面的时候很高兴在台湾我们见面的时候，我们可以就是针对姐妹校的部分，然后就是学生如何进行交流的部分，会有一个更实体的一个进展这样子。对，我们的期待也是这样子。对，所以没有说一定要去，只是说如果我们可以因为我们是5专 Junior College， 就是不管升学或就业都可以。那如果说未来在海外有一个就业机会家长会更有所期待。那但是我们都知道这不是一定的。对，谢谢你们。对。那可以请刘董事长。对，谢谢帮我讲。好
，OK， so they totally understand, but they just wanted to give their student an opportunity to have a year or to have extra thing to study abroad, especially to have opportunity to work at our great child care center. I send them the picture. I send the video. Man, they are so amazing. So they really want to do that. So Dr. Riley, Dr. Fierro and I, and also Dr. Sandra Salsa and Vice President Bremer, we are going to Taiwan. And as soon as we arrive, we will be at this university and to visit their college. And they hope already they talk to you right now. So they hope when we arrive over there, we will be on behalf of your Dr. Rinley's behalf. We will sign the MOU for you. The MOU, the content will be the exchange program, and we tried it to be, collaborate, and will take their student and be able to help them to get our associate degree. And as they told us, maybe in the future they want the student maybe in the summer class they can come to, and so this way they can maybe get their degree and our degree in 6 years, or it's not like 8 or 9 years, and they have opportunity to be at our child care center for internship, and that we will, on behalf of you, we will sign the MOU with them if that's okay for you.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Actually, can I do some explanation?
Okay.
Sure.
John,
Because
please.
actually, when we ask for the work permission, is just a way to attract our students. Because some of the students, maybe they want to go abroad to work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's another way to attract them to come to this program. And to do, when they do the cooperation, they could understand the different cultures from America, and
Yeah.
even though understand the different care in America.
Yeah.
And the purpose of our program is to broaden their international view.
Yes.
Right.
So
yes. Yeah.
actually, we hope that we could do the course cooperation together.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then maybe we could do co-constructed course together. And then both of our parties agree with the different unit or different degree that will accept by our both parties. Then the student come to your Cerritos College, they can finish this course. And also when they're back to school, we also accept the course that they finished in your college.
Got it.
That's the main purpose.
I think that's wonderful. That's great.
Actually, students will be able to work even if they're on student visa, but if they have course-related curriculum required work, so they'll be able to work.
Yeah.
They need a work visa to work after graduation.
Yes.
Before graduation, as a student, if there's a course like a practicum or like an internship, they require students to work in the field. Students will be able to do that, and they can get paid as well. So they can do paid work as long as they maintain their students' status, and also as long as the course requires students to work.
Yeah, that's 1 year. 就是说，你这个学生，因为你的学生，我 let me explain in Mandarin. So, 因为这个工作需要实习105小时，这么多小时，所以在这样的这个工作里，那你是必须要给他1年的实习时间。这个实习时间的时候，他是可以有那个工作许可证的，它是可以有的。那这个许可证呢，也是要学校帮你办。我好像不是，我不知道怎么办。但是因为他必须实习，所以他必须有1年的工作许可证的。然后剩下的要看到他的公司在帮他办，他是到什么地方去再帮他办。只是我们跟你讲说，现在工作很多，那我们也知道说你们会有1年的实习时间，剩下的我们没有办法保证。我们尽最大努力促成每一个学生，我们会把每一个学生都当作我们自己的孩子一样，好好照顾他们。然后最重要，现在就促成两校之间的课程衔接的越紧越好。所以你的孩子在那边上了，就跟我们这边就少上一点，因为你毕竟已经读了5年了。So what I explained to them is we will try to, so after this Zoom meeting, we know each other already, so we know our email. So we will try very best for your course and our course to be, collaborate closely. So your class, be very similar to our course, of course, teaching different language, but similar content. So this way, when your student finish their degree and come to our college, they could get their associate degree in shorter period of time. Okay, much shorter period of time. When they finish, they have opportunity to internship, because it's required 105 hours, something 35, and to have opportunity to work at our student child care center. It's a beautiful every time I visit, every time I'm amazing. Just it's a great it's a great child care center. So let me
ask,
yeah, please go ahead.
Can I ask second questions?
Yes.
If our student want to go to Cerritos to maybe to do some of the course, what's the English requirement? Minimal English requirement.
Okay.
I think we need to tell the student.
Okay, the TOEFL, the newer TOEFL, our requirement is 40 points, 40分，40分，新的托福40分就好了。Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And we have a very good international department. So when your student ready to come, and just let us know, and we'll send your student contact with international department, and they will help your student to start to process until your student get a F1 visa. Okay.
Yeah.
And the other question, the last one is, we want to know if the student go to your college to study, how about the tuition fee?
Oh, okay. So the student you come to United States to study, you have to pay international fee. So it's about specific how much is that? About a year is $8,000 tuition fee, about like that, 1 year. Okay. And then you also our dean already put a link right there, you can find out that. And also you also need to have probably you need to have apartment, and you need to stay here, but the student will have a wonderful learning experience at Cerritos College. The reason is we are only 15 miles away from the world's happiest place, Disneyland. Okay. Okay.
So can I ask if you mean the $8,000, right?
Yeah.
So that include the accommodations?
No, 差不多要7000块，学费要到7000块左右，它不便宜。但是even though we tell you that, but it's much cheaper than you go to UC, CSU, or private university.
So if the student don't go to their maybe for 1 year or maybe for 1 semester, they only go to take maybe 12 unit courses, or maybe take 6 unit courses. How much does it cost?
Okay, so if you only take like 3 units, each unit right now is about $200. So means you take 1 course will be $600. About like that. Yeah.
It's $366 per unit for international.
Yeah, 360 right now. So
360.
Yeah, 66 unit right now. So you have to pay more than about $1,000 to have 1 courses. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So it's not cheap, okay? But compared to UC, CSU, or other private university, this probably is the cheapest one. Okay.
Yeah.
And Deborah, Dr. Riley, international students, are they allowed to have like are they allowed to add our college student worker? Like Rio Hondo College, we hire some student as TA. They work at our lab to teach English. Yeah. How many hours they can have? Like 20 units, 20 hours?
25?
Yeah, they can have up to 25 hours a week. Yeah. So,
so can I
yeah.
Can I ask, is there any scholarship for the student?
我们现在先跟你讲说，我们学生可以在我们学校工作，那么
25个小时，
一个星期25小时。那现在的政府的好像是15块到17块， 周校长是17块还是15块？我记得是15块还是17块？
我也忘了，15块最低工资好像。
对对对，那1小时是15块，然后因为那个 Golden West 已经17块半，所以不大，有一点学校有点不一样，但是是这样子。然后你可以在我们学校工作25个1个星期25个小时这样子。然后这是如果你工作25个小时你差不多就4个星期，不是就是100个小时了吗？那你乘以15的话，就已经差不多1500块了啦。Okay.
Nice salary for students.
So I was explained to them 25 hours per week. So a month is 4 weeks. That's actually 100 hours, right? If we calculate 100 hours, each hour is $15. It's about $1,500 for students. And many of many students, it helped a lot. And I really hope international students do apply the job in college. The reason is you learn to speak with the local people. You learn to, when my student they come here, I usually, I teach computer science. So a lot of my students have very good mathematics skills. So I usually just tell them that you should go to work at the math center, and they teach math. When they teach math, they also learn their English. So that's a win-win situation. That's really a win-win situation. So I understand tuition is a lot, but we do provide job in here. We don't guarantee everyone, but we do. We do have a job provided here in our college. And so we open our arm and to fully welcome your student and come to Cerritos College and to meet our faculty. They are great faculty. Every one of them. Every one of them. Every time I go to their place, I feel like, oh my God, they are great. Okay, so let me tell you one thing for our college. So I think Deborah and Olga, they all know in our college, and our philosophy is what we Deborah, you remind me, we do what Italy what we do.
The inspired Reggio Emilia approach.
我们做的是意大利的 Reggio Emilia。那我们做的就是以这个我们不 push 学生去说强迫记，而我们是用大自然做他的老师，让学生呢自己去发现、去学习。那这样的教学方法其实是我们现代最需要的教学方法。因为现代的科技一直在不断的进步，所以其实没有东西要叫你一起去背它，而是你一直不断的自己去适应新的东西。所以我们的教学法是可以培养的，将来是做领导做科技人才的。所以我一直觉得我们的这个是很好的。我可以把我们 Deborah 给我们东西，我放在你的那个 chat 给你。So I explained to them how nice our Reggio Emilia and the student over there. Every time I come, all students are so happy. Everybody was so happy. Yeah.
Yeah. And I wanted to also just clarify when I do hire students, because I'm a big champion for making sure that students are getting hired. I start them at $17 an hour and not the 15, so they get a little bit more money because it's I want to value them a little bit more. Yeah.
All right. So we heard Deborah 是17块 ，OK， 所以希望我们能够给你们那个孩子工作，只是我没有办法现在跟你 就打包票，好不好？我们尽力，OK？Okay.
Thank
All right.
you.
Yeah.
So before you leave, we put a lot information in our meeting chat. I don't know whether you are able to either download or copy. Okay, so the professors put a lot information, like they put the website to validate your course, and Diana, Professor Gibson, put a lot of thing right there. You want to copy paste 那个你 Diana 老师那个你最好 copy 下来，那个是教你怎么样把你的课证明是这个课是美国的课的我以前也是 international 学生，也是要经过这去证明哈。然后下面有个 metric， 那是你要考执照的那个 metric。然后下面 Elizabeth Rayleigh 他给你的是我们 international 学生的学费。然后下面我给你的3个是我们学校这个child care 它的那个教育理念。那么你可以把它就说把它 download 下来或 copy 下来 before 我们 end of this meeting， 可以吗？
不好意思，我想请教一下，就是现在在学期制的部分，我们台湾是从9月，然后到1月，然后再来是2月到7月。
OK， 那我们不是，我们的秋天开学是8月15号，8月15，我们也通常都是在12月的时候，12月15号之前就结束了，因为我们要过圣诞节。我们通常都在1月的第1个礼拜或第2个礼拜就开学了，我们会是在5月结束了，5月底就结束了。但是我们有下课 summer class， 我们有夏天的课，夏天的课通常是6月到8月15号，对不对？所以像你的学生可以利用夏天的时候就来上下课，这样子的话，他以后就比较快的能够衔接了。OK， 那今天我们
So it's possible to sorry.
Yeah.
So if we want to arrange visiting to Cerritos College, so the best time is summer class or after August.
Yeah. So if your student want to visit our college, okay, Deborah, do you have summer classes here?
I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can visit summer classes, or if you want to take a courses, you can take a course in summer. You want to the short visitation is 1 week, 2-week visitation. You can do in the fall semester. That will be August 15. After August 15, we do August 15 and December 15 will finish. Okay, so we welcome you. Take your student, bring your student, and come to visit our. I say it's the world's best child care center. Okay, I'm not brag for that. It is best. Okay, so or if you want to arrange your student come to take our course, and that will be in summer courses. That will be usually start from June 1st and till August. But in summer we have different section. So I know in June your students are still in your class, right? But we have a class. We have 5 weeks class, 6-week class, like 6-week intensive class. Some class start from July 1st. Then when we start with July 1st, that will be intensive, like 8 weeks, and you will, you get the same credit, but you just need to spend extra double time in the classroom. So July 1st to August 15, that course will be doable for your student want to come here to take summer courses.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Can I ask another question?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Actually, I understand the nursing part that you cannot do the hands-on placement, but I don't know that if in the childhood care part, can they do the hands-on placement or internship?
We can do internship. Because we have internship. Yes, is that right? Deborah, can the international student do internship at the child care center?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I was.
Yes.
Thank you.
可以的，可以的，你们还有问题吗？
We also, I don't know if Dion wants to speak to this, but the mentoring program that she's involved with, we have other sites, around our service area where we send students to those particular sites with the mentor teacher, so they could also do that if we didn't have, if they wanted to have a different experience.
Oh, that's great.
Than at our place. So
is it far from the campus?
No, not very far. What do you think, Dion? What's the furthest?
The furthest is Long Beach, but typically it's in Norwalk.
Okay.
Cerritos, Bellflower, that sort of area.
Let me explain to them. 我们学校自己有一个 child care center， 你可以在我们学校里实习。然后你如果觉得你希望到不同的地方去实习，我们学校有跟其他的附近的城市通通有契约，所以你也可以到其他的城市去实习。那么可能是要你的学生来了以后，他自己看一看，觉得说他觉得在我们学校实习就好了，或是他希望巡回的到其他地方实习，那都是可以办到的。
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. When do you still have more? Do you have more question? 还有吗？
Actually, we saw some of the curriculum from your website, and we see the internship will be 50 hours, but before you say that the internship will be 105 hours. So I want to make sure that which one is the right.
Okay, Deborah.
Yeah, well, I don't know if Olga's now taking over the practicum course, and but the practicum course is 54 hours initially. But if you want to have those 105 hours for the permit, then we recommend that you continue. You could take the course with the 54 hours. And then finish the course, and then continue doing doing hours at the center in the internship program to get the 105 hours.
Can I explain in Mandarin? 那就是说，你的实习课就每一个人的实习课就是54小时了，对不对？有一堂实习课54小时，可是这个54小时不可以让你得到教师执照的。那教师执照要105小时，所以你还要再去做另外的59小时，还另外的50几小时去把它做完，这样子。OK。
Olga,
thank you. I just want to clarify something. I don't know, Deborah, if you can do internships besides the practicum, because for these students to be able to take practicum, they will have to meet the prerequisites.
Right.
They couldn't just come and take practicum. So I think it's important to understand that they will have to have the core classes. So I'm thinking, if they're thinking about sending their students for a year, I wonder if instead of going through the evaluation of transcripts, my suggestion would be that they take the core classes in one semester and then they do the internship the following semester. Because even with mentors in our community, we cannot guarantee that these students will have a place in the classroom because they're not practicum students.
Yeah. Okay. So 我们的老师是这样建议的，说how many course are core classes? Core class, Olga, how many?
They need CD 110, Child Development, 111, Principles and Practices, 112, Introduction to Curriculum, and 113, Family and Community. A full-time student could complete those 4 classes, which are equivalent to 12 units, and then they will qualify to take practicum.
Oh, okay. Can you do me a favor, because I'm not that smart? Can you write that full class in the chat?
Yes.
OK， 所以我们的老师告诉你说你实际上要拿那4科core classes， 拿到4科 core classes 后，就可以 take a practicum 就是实习课。那实习课完了以后，那你就接着再做。已经那个是54了嘛，对不对？可是那需要105啊，对不对？所以你还要再做51小时 ，OK， 再做51小时，这样做完 ，OK。那所以 core classes 我现在请那个 Olga 把它打在打在那个 chat 里面，你看看它是不是跟你的课是比较是相同。如果是类似，我们先来做它之间的可以那个通的，最好是这样做。
Can I ask another questions?
Yeah, please.
Actually, we are thinking about, we also have some internship course in our country. Do you actually accept our internship course credit?
Oh, that I don't know.
So I think that would get us back to the evaluation of transcripts.
So actually, we need to apply first and give you all the content of our internship courses, and then send it to you. Then you could see that you will accept it or not, right? So if you accept it, the student can reduce the hours for the practicums?
Practicum, no. The practicum is a course, right? The practicum is a course, and you need 50 hours.
54. Yes, I understand. But actually, in my country, we also have a practicum courses. So if the content is the same, is that possible for the student to reduce some of the practicum courses as well? Because actually it's 105 hours. So if in my country, we have some of the practicum within maybe 20 hours or 30 hours is the same content of your country, can they reduce to this reduce these hours?
They were Deborah, they were asking when we applied that 105 hours, are we allowed to include some of the hours in their country?
It's not up to us. It has to be evaluated. Once we get the evaluation, we read the translation, the content, and then we decide if the classes are equivalent. But we cannot make that decision without going through the evaluation process.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So I just want to add that for the evaluation process, it wouldn't be about evaluating your program. It would be each student that was coming over would need to go through the process. I also want to add that 105 hours goes back to the permit. So I'm not sure what the credentialing takes for the 105 hours. I could do some investigation and see if they'll take international hours.
Okay.
But that's a good idea if it's possible.
Yeah. So we told you it's not Cerritos College will give you the working permit for that 105 hours. It's the California Credential State Department. So we have no authority. If they say yeah, fine, we're happy. If they say no, then that's no. So we that's possible, but we don't know. We don't know at all. And from my gut, I don't think they will. I really don't think they will allow. Yeah, that's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
So do we need to prepare any documentation for the evaluation purpose, the progress?
Okay, so the evaluation is for each student. All right， 现在
Yes.
他不是说啊，你的老师把这堂课因为如果你的老师给这堂课，那是要校跟校之间做，那个很难做，慢慢做。那你每一个学生的话，他是可以，我跟你讲，这个还要钱哦，每一科好像要100块还是怎样子，去让他verify。然后去周校长，你有没有做过这个？我有做过就是我们以前的时候有一些课要去 waive 的时候，其实我不知道现在是怎么样哈。然后很久以前我们做的时候，其实交钱下去就做好了啦。
我没做过，我不知道，所以
我们以前的时候，因为我们以前做的时候，就是很久以前啊，我是数学系，然后我去电脑系，然后他要说你修过这什么没有什么的，以前是可以这样做的对不对？
这些应该也可以做，应该都没问题。
OK。
I'm wondering if the international student program could help, answer this particular question, because I'm thinking right now in my practicum course, I have a student who's from Russia, and she has had units, and a degree from Russia, and she's doing some of the coursework here at Cerritos, plus the practicum. And I also have a student from the Philippines that is doing the same thing. So there might be a way that, that the international, our international department, can assist these students to make sure that, that there's that, articulation. So.
我们的 Deborah 告诉你说，他现在班级上有一个学生是从Russia 从苏俄来的，有一个从菲律宾来的，然后他们都在修这个课，所以实际上要怎么去弄，可能不是我们能够细节都了解，而是要我们的国际学生办事处去做的。
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So, is there any more questions?
I have a question. I would love to see information on your program or photos of your center, because I'm really curious.
Yeah. 那个马街的老师，你可以放一些照片给我们，然后你的 program 给我们吗？我们So if not, they will email us. And when I go over there in June 9th, I'll take a lot of pictures and I'll bring it back to you.
Yes.
And we also welcome your teacher to come to visit us. We are a wonderful, one of the best community college, and we appreciate the collaboration with you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
那我们
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
very much for give us the opportunity to know your school, and we hope that the two schools will have a closer cooperation in the future.
Okay.
All right. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rayleigh. Thank you, Deborah, Olga.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, and go for your dinner right now.
We have English video for our school. Can we show for you?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead. Can you?
Okay, we can link.
Can you do a share screen?
我们的英文影片，
你就那你先 share screen.
To introduce our school.
对，
只有你有。So it's around 10.
你可以 share screen 吗？
Hello, may I speak in Mandarin?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We are waiting for our movie for our school, and I introduce my school in Chinese first. 就是刘董事长跟您报告哈，我们学校啊有8个科系啊，对，然后我们有2个校区，还在台北市跟新北市。那我们6月9号欢迎你们来的，就是先到我们的，昨天晚上跟您报告，在我们关渡校区。
OK，
对，那我们有8个科系啊，像刚刚的幼保科是其中一个科系，然后还有我们的护理科，就是刚刚邱文喜主任
OK
是，嘿，然后另外我们还有就是餐饮管理科，还有 cosmetic department， 就是化妆品应用管理科，
我们也有，
然后还有也有哈 ，OK， 还有视光学科，视光那个就是的是，然后还有生命关怀事业科
，OK，
还有我们的 AI 人工智慧科，还有我们的 AI 长照科，不知道贵校有没有长照方面的相关科系？对，我们大概有8个大科系，还有应用外语科。
OK，
那应用外语科我们其实也有在讨论，想要跟我们贵校做合作。对
，OK，
然后对，
所以 Can I 我可不可以建议，因为这个老师们他们都已经做很久，他们该吃晚饭了。
OK， 好，
你把那个 link 哈，你把那个 link 放在 CC， 我放给连接，然后我到了以后，对，放连接。They are going to put the introduction of their link in the CC, or they will email to us so we can see that. Then she will explain to me they have a department. They have, like us, they have a nursing, child care, but very interesting, they have long-term care. And not only they have long-term care, they have something like how do I say that? Like when the person is go to the end of life, what's that kind of care? Hospice. They have that care too, and they have AI, and they have a vision, so they have English demand. So it's a lot of various department, and they have 2 campus. So we are going to visit their college, and I will do all my due duty. I'll take a lot of picture and bring a lot of document back to share with you, and hopefully their student will come to our college maybe summer or visit us in the fall semester. We will be welcome you. We'll be all ready to welcome you. 那个林主任，你那个有没有 link？ 不然你 email 给我，我就 email 给他们也可以。
好，没问题。我们等一下放到我们的 Zoom meeting 的 message 里面。
OK，
好
，OK，All right。
今天因为会议也很久了哈，谢谢董事长。
OK，
副座要跟大家say thank you。
OK，
我
刚刚有讲过了。
OK， 好 ，All right，So we thank you， 谢谢马街这个学校，谢谢，我们真的非常高兴。
OK。Thank you everyone for the meeting today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
See you in Taiwan. See you in Taiwan.
Yes. And see you in Cerritos. See you in California.
Okay.
Please come. Please come. Please come. Okay. So,
okay. Goodbye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.